Hello! Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy. Today we're going to be doing North Crescent, and I have a confession. I've been hopelessly addicted to Granblue, and I did not end up starting North Crescent like I said I would. So we're starting now. I've only seen like a picture or two of the New Relic stuff, and it kind of reminded me of Heavensward, the picture they were using, the UI system they were using, so hopefully it's not that crazy, but we'll see what it's like. Probably just gonna play healer, so we can kind of just vibe out in the North Crescent. Alright, I assume we're just going to Tulial, or to Phantom Village for the start of the quest. To Phantom Village. Yeah, see the marker right there. Okay. Perfect timing, and been meaning to have a word with ye. I'm guessing you remember Geralt's plan to combine his modern methods with the ancient knowledge he's uncovered. Well, sounds like he's need to examine the phantom weapons of yours. Would you mind obliging? Please note, blah blah blah. Speaker of Geralt, while you have a phantom weapon obscurum in your armory chest. I'll be straight with you, lass. I'm less worried about your phantom weapon. Part of me hopes it's just rum talking, but I'll need to take a gander either way. Here, look at my stick and or whatever thing you want to look at. Go on, stow away. I've seen enough. Just as predicted, eh? Indeed. I'm afraid the weapon in a sense defective. To think the Isle's Aether could deceive even my superlative perception. A potent force indeed. That it may be, but now we know the plan will work. Hold on, I'm struggling to keep up. Fair enough, perhaps you could all do with a reminder. Please don't recap. Do you remember what we've done to your phantom weapon so far? It's all flowing right over my head, honestly. There's something about, I don't know, crushed up Aether. Suppose I can't expect everyone to keep pace with me unmatched intellect. Let's go over the... Oh, wait, I should have said that now! In short, the Aether permitted in the island is teeming with the illusory properties, and highly potent to boot. It's what gives your weapon its frightening power. Of course, the power needed stabilizing, which is why we turned to ancient methods to keep the Aether from dissipating. I thought I had done the trick, but apparently not. Perhaps there was some flaw in the process? It would appear so. While the Isle's Aether greatly elevated the weapon's capabilities, its volatile nature is limiting the potential for further enhancements. We were able to verify as much by examining the adventurer's weapons earlier. So you're saying there's more power to wring out of the thing, but we just can't get to it? Can't get to it yet. Sounds like a job for the Mandivilles. Hence me grand plan. to counteract the phantasmal energies infused in the weapon, revealed its innate form and unleash its true potential. Okay, but how? A perfectly logical approach, but is such a thing possible? Alrighty, I just need some booze. For a smith of me peerless talents, it is, and worth of a little praise, I'd say. If you all want the details, you'll have to congratulate me on me brilliant planet before I crack open another bottle of rum and forget all about it. Stairs. Well, don't make me do it. Oh, fine. / congratulate. Congratulations! Get ready for that when the new Alliance raid comes. Backscan your admiration's thirsty work. Might crack open a rum after all. Only joking. Truth is, I'm itching to get started. As am I. As am I. Those phantasmal energies I mentioned have bound your weapon in a complex illusion, preventing them from truly shining. By stripping that illusion away and revealing the true essence of the weapon, we solve the problem. Stripping the illusion away. Like using a glamour dispeller to remove the projected appearance of arms and armor. That might be feasible with the right apparatus. Now you're talking. The best part is that we've already got just the thing for the job. Ain't that right? Then a certain knife comes to mind. Exactly. When the archive cut into his catch with the rusty old knife, the glamour was dispelled and a bleeding thing shrank. The blade's the key. Yep, knife. That looks like a Tomberry knife, smile. Thankfully, the little feller let me borrow it for a while. Just as expected, the blade's imbued with unique dispelling magics. All told, it's quite the relic in its own right. And you reckon we can use it to cut through the illusion surrounding the phantom weapon? Aye, but the Isle's Aether is vexing stuff. Nothing short of the most potent dispelling magical suffice. Which is why we'll need to enhance the blade first. I don't know if I trust the archive with a perfectly honed blade. What harm could the little feller possibly do? Sounds like we ought to slice through those lingering doubts of yours while we're at it. Any road, we'll need to hone the blade to boost its dispelling properties. Don't mind what we use as long as it's top quality kit. If it's a blade's sharpening supplies we're after, I've heard nothing but the highest praise for Monarch whetstones. They ought to sell them in the Bayside Bevy. Ancestral alloy ingots, ascendant twine, and majestic polish likewise command a good reputation. A skilled artisan should be more than capable of crafting them, though I'm sure they can also be purchased with sufficient gil. Oh god. They're gonna make us do another crafting step, which means I'm gonna have to waste a bunch of gil. Well, it has been like a week. Almost half a week, so maybe they'll be cheap or something, smile. Surely they'll be cheap and affordable. Seeing as how the rest of us are still stuck on this bastard rock, this falls to you again, lass. Hand over the goods when you're ready. My wallet! Sold in the markets at Tulial. Ugh. Ugh. If they're gonna make a... This is something that always bothered me. If they're gonna make us do, like, these crafting steps, I would much prefer they, like, the whole weapon is a crafting thing, right? And it's like, you want to do your relic weapon, it's going to be all crafting. Not these, like, small in-between things where it's just a money sink and a way to, I don't know, just kind of, like, make friction. So crafters and gatherers have something to do, but I feel like there's plenty of other avenues they could go with that diverge from something that's meant to be a combat content. Under another illusion. Is this the second final thing? Yes. Expedition West SPQ. I don't think this will bring us back there, will it? Funny you should show up now. I was just about to go over my expedition report. With all that's happened, it turned into quite the yarn, but perhaps you'd be willing to take a listen? Right, here goes. Plotting an eastward course from the high tide harbor, Katenram and his veteran crew set forth for Shade's Triangle, resolved to uncover the mysteries of the treacherous stretch of ocean. After days of steady sailing, they at last laid their eyes upon the Occult Crescent, but something strange was afoot. The isle shifted and shimmered like a mirage, confounding all attempts at approach. Just as the crew began to despair, an unknown force seized the ship, guiding it towards the island. According to the daring adventurer and valued expedition member Yoakeli, this occurred moments after a strange voice rang out in her mind. Though it remains unclear, it is plausible this mystery speaker and the ship steering force are somehow linked. Once ashore, the crew entered the Phantom Village. Here, in one of its long-abandoned structures, they made a startling discovery, a wizened but welcoming old fellow called the Archive, seemingly afflicted with the Tombury curse. Learning of contempt... Is this just all a recap? We're gonna skip it, it's just all a recap. Crew explored. Yeah, 5th Astral Era. Yeah. War of the Magi, blah, blah, blah. Forked Tower. They be forking my tower. Yep. There's an old man at the end of it. It's very upset and angry. Or something along those lines. Did that sound alright to you? Yes. Please never recap me again. Thank you. Huzzah! That's like one of my most annoying things in animation, and especially like anime and other visual media like movies and stuff, is when they just do this super long recap or just constant flashbacks. Like, I'm not paying attention. I was paying attention. I don't need to know again. Okay, rant's over. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to write about before the expedition ends. I can't help but worry about the crew, though. Say, why don't you go and pay them a visit? No doubt you'll be needed back on the Isle sooner rather than later. Excellent. I presume you'll be using the Aetherial current like you usually do. Give old Kintaram my regards when you arrive. Alright, let's get the stuff for this relic too, so we can do the relic while we're in North. Preferably, you know. I assume this is the same merchant we went to last time. It was like up here somewhere. I think it's this guy. I think. Let's go find out. Hello, do you have what I need? Yes, you do. Minus 500k. Don't worry, it'll be probably like minus like 5 million in a minute here. Get ready. I don't really feel like server jumping because humorously Matthias ends up being the cheapest usually. Unless you like snipe something. Oops. Okay. Alloy ingots. There are 2 alloy ingots now. Oh, there's 3 alloy ingots now. Ancestral alloy ingots. Oh, cool, the market's crashed. Yippee! Well, let's see if all the markets crashed. Because one of these is probably like insane for no reason. Ah, it paid to wait a couple days. My addiction to Grand Blue has paid off. I'll just polish be crazy now. Yes! I'm winning! I have to imagine that was like probably millions before this. Unless they're like really easy crafts. They could just be easy crafts. I know the last step, it was like, I think I spent like 3 or 4 million. Like 3 million, I think. Because I started it so early, and that made me sad. Gods, my tongue is on fire. Speaking of, I was eating these got these spicy pickle like chips. Not like chips, not like potato chips, but like sliced, you know, sliced pickle in like a jar. They're so good. I don't remember the brand, or else I'd tell you guys, but oh my god, I love spicy food. Geralt, take my junk. Here. That. An exquisite whetstone, essential for honing the Archive's Phantom Dispelling Blade. An ingot of rare alloy, necessary for honing durable fine-spun twine required to improve. And an abrasive paste needed to buff. Yeet. That stuff alright. Crackin' work. Time to get that knife honed to perfection. Though, I think I'll have a quick snifter o' rum. Snifter? That's a word? Snifter? Snifter o' rum to help me concentrate. Don't want to mess this up. Yeah, of course, Geralt. The wonders a drop of rum will do. Me mind's clear and me hands are steady. Here goes. Ching 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 ching. I like my noses better. Yep, that's a knife. Some of my finest work to date. Razor sharp and overflowing with Aether. With the blade honed to perfection, we can get to work on those dispelling magics. You know, they should give us that knife as a bonus weapon glamour, like they did in A Realm Reborn with the teapots. That'd be really cool. Oh, not you. Get out of my way. You mentioned the knife's dispelling magics, but how are we supposed to go about improving them? The concept's simple enough. You take a dispeller of some form and imbue the blade with it. A knife as perfectly honed as ours will absorb a fair few dispellers' mind. Trouble is, your average glamour dispeller ain't fit for that task. We'll need a much stronger catalyst. In that case, I suggest we utilize specialist prisms known as Phantom Dispellers. They are to meet your exacting requirements. I've never heard of such catalysts. How might they be obtained? They are found in places suffused with Aethir, sites of intense battle to be specific. In truth, these phantom dispellers will have manifested unseen at many of battlefields you have fought upon. Thanks to your tenure of this isle, however, they'll henceforth be detectable. Given the multi-layered nature of your weapon's illusory endowment, my advice is to collect several varieties. No, please no more. A selection of phantom dispellers, alpha, beta, and... is that gamma? Is Y gamma? I don't remember. Should suffice. As ever, I am loath to burden you so, but I feel your talents make you the prime candidate for this endeavor. Oh, if I must. That's the spirit. I reckon 100 of those dispellers are plenty. Well, 100. And I really do mean it this time. I won't have you scurrying out there for extra dispel. Oh, good. They won't, like, prank me. That last step, like, they pranked us a lot. That was ridiculous. It's like, just a few more. Oh. The mission is to dispel your phantom weapons, illusory, and thus, unless to begin, your heightened. The free varieties of phantom dispellers needed for this process can be found in Fates, in critical encounters on Occult Crescent, North Horn. Please note that dispellers cannot be obtained from Fort Tower. Phantom dispellers are also obtained by completing certain duties via roulette. Please note that the current quest Phantom to Fillet cannot be abandoned. Should you wish to do so, talk. Hide. Katenra, where are you? This way. Oh, here's the fountain at night. For people who watched my fountain video. Look at it, it's so pretty. Isn't that lovely? Ah, good to see ya, Yellow Kelly. I don't blame the fellow for feeling concerned, but morale is high, despite us being trapped here. And I've got good news besides. We finally cleared a route to the north. It took some doing of mind, scrambling across sheer cliffs, battling upstream through raging rapids, and winding our way through gloomy caves until we finally reached a basin of sorts. We soon set up camp among some ruins, then set to work establishing a path back here. Any road, how about we head straight to Northhorn? With you back in the fold, we can get straight to work. Sounds good to me. Good. I'll let the archive know we'll be waiting over yonder by Jeffroy. Oh, hang on. I almost forgot to equip my Occult Crescent gear. Wouldn't do me any good to farm it and then not use it. I don't know what glamour's on this, but we're gonna glam over it to my current gear. Oh, I got rid of this set, right? So I gotta do this. That. Then we'll glamour over it with our white mage gear. Oh, there it is. There we go. Hello, yes. 1 North Horn, please. With the Northern Basin camp up and running, we're ready to proceed at a moment's notice. That said, the usual precautions apply. We're better off sticking together en route. I've not journeyed to the north since emerging from the sarcophagus. I wonder what curiosities will await. I shall join you. Oh. I shall join you. There. Oh, a change of heart? Or perhaps new orders to help us? ... I will simply be observing your companion. Well, I suppose she has been keeping an eye on us this whole while. Don't see any harm in her tagging along. Holy jaw. Right, when you're ready to depart, just say the word. Word. North Horn accessible. New phantom jobs. Yeah. We're gonna play PNG Summoner. How much inventory do I have? I got plenty of room for garbage. But we'll put these in here. So we have slightly more room for garbage. There we go. North Horn. That is a giant crater. I assume some sort of magical explosion went off here, since this is tied to the War of the Magi. That is a massive crater. Oh, pretty! Nym! Okay, we're gonna, instead of playing, we're gonna run over to the Nym area. Actually, we can't, because we're probably under-leveled. Sad. I want to go to the Nym area, though. I do want to go. Oh, we should probably open up all the teleporters, too. Then we gotta buy the map. We gotta do stuff. Let's talk to this person. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Look at this. This is why we farm, so we can do this. Bam. Oh. Bam. Look at that. One button. Our goals here are twofold. Oh, my mouse isn't showing, is it? Oops. Oh, that's because I changed the capture thing when I was fixing the capture thing. Ah, whatever. You don't need to see my mouse. I'll fix it next stream. Our goals here are twofold. Uncover the truth of the Occult Crescent and ensure the crew makes it home in one piece. Now, I reckon finding the Isle's architect is key to achieving both. Given that he's probably holed up in the Tower of Magic, finding a way in should be our first order of business. According to our scouts, the fiends in this part of the island are a damn sight tougher than the beasties we've encountered so far. If you mind yourself struggling, you'd best head back to the South Horn for a spot of training. I should also mention the surveyors turned up something interesting new trinkets. Talk to them if it tickles your fancy. Oh, and don't forget to attune to the camp safe right here. I already did that. I'm one step ahead of you. My friend and I wish to have a quick word with you. Let me know once you've completed your preparations. I'll show you some preparations. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm prepped. I was hoping we could discuss the soul shards. You know, those crystalline records of martial methods conceived by the 12 city-states of Eld. As you no doubt recall, I posted they would only function upon the isle itself. Was my hypothesis correct? Well, I actually didn't try them outside, so I don't know. But I assume I'm going to say yes. I'm saying yes here. Part of me had wondered whether you in particular might be able to wield the shard's power beyond the word. Evidently not. In truth, I've also been pondering the reason you were summoned here in the first place. If the voice you heard belongs to the island's architect, then seeking him out in the Tower of Magic ought to prove answers on that front too. In other words, the time has come to venture forth once more. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god. Let me explore! Back on the South Horn, the only way into the Fork Tower was by way of Aetherial Node that appeared during those aural mirages. Assuming a similar node exists on this part of the island, we ought to look back for the structure housing it. If me hunch is correct, there will be a confluence connected to the tower nearby, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll also be taking a look around the south. Get in touch via Link Pearl if you find anything. Whoa. This map seems a lot bigger than... What's this? Oh, he wants me to go way over here. I almost want to just, like, kind of run around the map and get all the Aetherites so I can level easier. And we'll just kind of hit... If we, like, run into the Fates along the way, we'll just hit it up, right? Let's see the new stuff, though, real quick. Because... as you might imagine, I am quite the glam enjoyer. Oh my god, a face mask. That is amazing. Does it visor? Oh, it lights up when it visors. I'm a big face mask enjoyer, so... yes. Very much like that. That's a turban. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's a turban. What you got there? Oh, you know a turban. Oh, this is the... God, is it 5, I think? No, it's like 2 or 3. It's like the... I think the Geomancer wore this, or like one of the mages. That's kind of cool. Yep, robe. Oh, anti-tail robe. They just had to put a cape on it, you know, so Mikotes couldn't use it. Well, that's pretty... oh, okay, yeah. Maybe this one. I like that scarf. Well, that's actually really intricate. Look at that. It's got this, like, stitching. This horizontal stitching. I don't know if that shows up on stream. Those are that. We'll look at the arms later. I don't need to look at those that much. That's a nice skirt. Slops? Yep. And... ooh, so poofy. I like those. Yep, armor. Oh, look at his shoes. Goofy. Okay, that was silver obol. Oh, this is the cosmetics. That's really nice. Try on the whole set. Look at that. I definitely am going to use this top for stuff. It's very cute. Especially the collar here. Look at that. I don't get very much collars like that. Ninja, black mage, white mage, red mage. No, red mage works in this. Riding map is free K. Fun. Is that bird? Bird. Pillar? Wall rack. That looks interesting. Scale skin fossil. Bunch of materia nobody cares about. Thanks. I'm glad they added more materia, you know, just in case I need materia. Because now I have more materia sources. Wow, that's very cute too. Okay, I'm probably gonna be in north for a while because I definitely want all this stuff. Oops. Also very cute. Ah, cape. I have been defeated once more. Oh, we got this one at least. Dragoon soul. Oh no, the summoner one's gold. All right, well we know where we're spending our gold on first. Because I want the summoner soul. I want the PNG summoner. It's just too funny to me. These look interesting. I wouldn't mind these little knickknacks for my house. Final fixative. Is this this better be the final fixative? If this isn't the final fixative, I'm gonna have to have a word with somebody. Then we check this one, yeah. You're just the recycle guy, right? Yeah. This is the new armor? Oh, that armor over there is the base armor. And this is just the upgrade version. Does it get glowy? Because the other one in, I think it was Pyros, well, Eureka stuff. I got like all glowy and it was really cool. So I'm curious. No? Oh, yeah. Seems the same. What's this stuff? Is this the glowy versions, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. No, it doesn't change at all, it looks like. Okay. So it just is what you see. They must have just finished the fate. And somebody talking about blue mage, that's going to be very unfun. I weren't. We'll see how generous they are with the blue mage stuff. Wait, I saw a thing over here when I was just kind of bluffing by. Ah, there it is. Survey point. Into the Occult Crescent record. There. Is that duty, I think? Collection. Put that down here so we can open it. The expedition has claimed a ruined fortress for its base of operations on the north horn of the Occult Crescent. In addition to an existing occult aetheryte, this convenient stronghold also provides an elevated vantage point from which to survey the surroundings and detect the approach of potential threats. Despite the camp's ideal location, however, the North Basin environs are even more inhospitable than the south, and the advance party has been advised to consider immediate withdrawal should they face any dangerously abnormal phenomena. Noted. Wow, this is really big. I like how open this is. It looks way better than the previous area. What's that? See that pillar? Oh, there's a few pillars out there. Are those viewpoints? That'd be kind of weird. I assume there's something. Oh, they're like all over. Yeah, I'm not sure what those are. Maybe the tower's about to open or something. What's the weather? Auroral mirages. That's the correct weather for that, right? Oh, now we got a level again, too. Let's keep going down here. Oh, we probably want, like, a damage job so we can kill these guys a little faster. Oh, Cannoneer. I don't even know why I was looking at all the other ones. We know what it is. I mean, that's kind of close. I don't know if I'd be able to get to it, though. Huh. Let's check in something real quick. A library. This interests me for no reason, and you should not think about that any further. Pretend you didn't see that. Yeah, that's really far. I don't think I'll make it over there. Ugh. This area is so massive. I mean, it makes sense then. I gotta get there too fast. Help this guy out. I just did that for EXP. Shh. Um, 1 minute to get way over there? I'll try. Without the map, it's gonna be kinda... I don't think I'll be able to make it. It looks like it's a straight shot, though. Is it right there, maybe? I don't know what you're doing. Get away from me. What the hell was that? Oh, I'm making it. There we go. We did it. We made it. Hello. I can't wait to die. I see people casting suspend, so I'm gonna suspend it. Far-flung eruption. That was indeed far. My drum. Okay. I wasn't watching. I looked away for some reason. Oh, they all do different stuff. That's kind of cool. So we go in. Do we need to pay attention to the elements dropping? I think it's about to detonate all of them, right? No. Okay. So I did notice it's throwing like every element we saw. Oh, I messed up. I'm probably gonna get hit by something. See, what you have to do on that one is you only have to look at 2 of them. You don't need to look at all 3. I was trying to look at all 3. Just gotta keep those spend up just in case. It looks like there isn't gonna be a suspend action here though. Yeah, there's the lightning, so we want to make sure we're near that. Yeah, to the end. Holy crap. This is like, this fight's killing my frame rate for some reason. That's crazy. What's that person done? Far flung, so we stay in. Does my guy have aggro? Oh, I should have been giving him battle bell. I didn't know. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, right. I did that wrong. Oh well. Shows how little I was paying attention. Oh, that didn't hurt at all. That didn't hurt because I am Phantom level 15. We are not doing a lot of damage though. Didn't notice that. Is there no lightning? I don't see a lightning. Is it about to be lightning? Yeah. This is a fun fight. Here, you can have my bells. Bing, bing, bing. Far. That guy's about to get exploded. Oh, they got back. Boom, 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 boom. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. I forgot my bell guy. Oh! Oh well. Ice. There's the lightning, which is all we care about. We lost a man. I got him. Ignore that. Get you back up. Far. Nice. That was a fun one. Right, is there an Aether right near me? There's not. Well, I'm already near this quest. Oh, there's another fate there. We'll just focus on this, because we're already here. Wow, this level jumps are really high right here in this area. Gotta be careful. While this does appear to be a confluence, the flow of Aether is barely perceptible. Regardless of whether this location is actually linked to the magic tower or not, Kithram will wish to hear your findings. Oh, he ran all the way here. Okay. Well, it's definitely a confluence. Hey, you reckon that there is a confluence? And this structure is almost identical to the one on the South Horn. I think it's safe to say this is where the Aetherial node ought to be. But something's not quite right. I'm not sure if arcane trickery is to blame, but this pavilion's completely inert right now. Well, that's because we need the special weather. You do not know? No point in us pondering out the here, though. Let's head back to the camp and see if we can't chip away at the archive seal some more. I think we should grab this first, and then we'll go back there. Can't be possibly that dangerous. Surely. This way? Trying to make sure I don't bump into anything. Yeah, like that. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's kind of where I'm heading. Okay. How convenient for me. LFGC. Thank you, sir. We'll grab that after. Oh, that's the phantom weapon. The big hammer. Big hammer. Oh, there it is again. Big hammer. Huh. Not a single gay unicorn mount. I'm surprised there aren't more people using that. I guess it is pretty new, though. Is it from, like, Twitch drops, I think? Or you have to pay sub. You probably have to pay subs, isn't it? Maybe that's why not many people have it. do 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 do. All right. Surely this one won't kick our butts. Let's find out. Well, I don't like that. Suspend. Ancient arrow. How ancient? Not ancient enough, apparently. Unbowed spirit. Is he gonna get like a buff from this? Okay. Trying to figure out the pattern of these. It seems almost too random to really like. Oh, that's the gimmick. So they want you to stay close because he's gonna shoot this off in random directions. Oh, those, oh, I see how that was working. So those are actually the crosses. I was wondering why the pattern was so strange for it. Huh? Was this Good King Mog? I feel like there's gonna be a trick after this. Nope, he's just going straight to the center. Spirit of Hurricane. Is this gonna be... No. Okay, that's how he just started that. These look like they're targeting random players. Kinda. He also did that conal attack again. I wonder if he's gonna do that via rotation. Ah! The blade! That guy's taking a lot of damage. I have some back here. Because of the weather. Probably don't even need to go that corner. You can probably stay a little closer to like DPS uptime for the center. Yeah, he always goes to the center. Okay. Now we just gotta watch for his conal. Somebody was dying there. A little line, it's funny. Well, they all stood in it. Can they pick them up? Yeah, somebody picked them up. He healed! I didn't do that. I have some back. Keep forgetting. Huh. It's a very short fight. So we're kind of just like waiting for him to like, die at this point. So we've seen all the mechanics. I keep forgetting about my misery. I played this misery. Holy crap. I've never had this bad a performance in this game. That's so crazy. I keep seeing my frames like dip dramatically all of a sudden. It's very funny. Even though I was doing like the SS, the like super hunts, and it was never this bad. Really weird. Wonder if they have optimization issues for this that they're working on. Oh, blade spawned on me. Oh wait. Oh no, he does. I was gonna say, does he not actually go to the center? Because then we should probably not put him in the center, because you put him in safer spots. But no, he is indeed. Oh god. He's indeed goes to the center. Wings. Whoa. You must not have gear. I keep expecting that to be like a quake or something, but just like the one circle. I guess to like punish people who think there's a melee safe spot or something. Or maybe, I guess you could greed that too if you really wanted. Depending on what Phantom job you're playing, you know? You can just greed it out. Let me help you? I'll help you. I'll help you, stranger. Ba, 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 ba. There's Gamma? There's those ones. Alright, let me go activate this thing. Activated. Oh, this must be all the silver chests. I will save this. Party. Waymarks. There we go. Thank you, whoever that was. It's battle music, what the heck? Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Captain Ram, tell me to be refined in Confluence by the Pavilion. Pray share more on the details. Judging by your account, I believe the Confluence does indeed connect with the Tower of Magic. The Magic Tower, you say? The one of magic? Full of magic? The Tower of Magic? Ah, and there goes the familiar sensation of the seal eroding. Any ideas as to why we can't use the Aetherial node? Several, but let me first touch upon the forked towers themselves. Over 1500 years ago, the island's architect foresaw a calamitous disaster and thus sought to preserve a facet of all civilization here on the Occult Crescent. Which would make sense why the various factions are all gathered in one place. But to do so would mean storing the very knowledge that imperiled the world in a single location. Measures to prevent its misuse would be essential, hence the ward and all the storms in the Shades Triangle. Precisely, and it is the Forked Tower that form the backbone of this approach. The Tower of Blood to project those deadly storms, and the Tower of Magic to maintain the impenetrable word. Both undertakings require highly advanced techniques and near constant monitoring, which is why the towers are manned. As I've said before, I believe it is the architect himself who resides in the Tower of Magic. So the towers are both conduits for all the magic and humble abodes for the overseers. Seems like a lot of bother just to keep one tiny island from prying eyes. Prying a tiny island packed with potential world-ending knowledge. You're going to cast Comet 8, Comet 10, Comet 100. So you feel the same way. It was weird, she had a unique dialogue box. Either way, the Tower of Magic is the focal point of the word. All of the Isle's ethereal currents converge upon it. If the conflux of you discovered is indeed so greatly diminished, we must assume all is not well with the island's Aether. Thus begins our next investigation. I kind of like the other dialogue box. I kind of wish we could have that as our dialogue boxes. Like an option, kind of like how we have different themes. Oh. I can't get to that one. That's so far. Kintaram is concerning your next steps. So the Isle of the Ethereal Currents are in disarray. Come to think of it, the landscape here is completely different from what we found down south. It feels warped, unnatural even. I have to investigate what caused those changes, and I suggest we start by surveying multiple confluences. That should give us a clearer picture of what's happening at the ethereal level. If I have a mind to accompany you on your next excursion, that way I can immediately share with you the seals I'm doing reveal at each site. No need to pay me any heed though. In interest of avoiding my untimely demise at the hands of some fell fiend, I shall follow stealthily at a safe distance. In that case, I'll stay put. I suggest you concentrate your search on the ruins in the area, and check for any abnormalities. We need 3,000 silver. I guess we should check this chest. Just kind of near here, so that works out. So we go check this chest spot. And then we go do this quest thing. And we don't have this area unlocked. This aviary up there unlocked, which we'll get next. I love this battle music. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sure a lot of people watched the trailer for the new job, but the music in that trailer is so good. Can't wait to do a full song on that one. There's no baddies in here, is there? Ow. My bones. Oh, silver. Ah. Well, at least it's a cool magic prism, and not like a lame one. I think it'd be easier to return than try to figure out how to get back up there. And then we go back to that aetherite. Go here. That Corel? It is. I assume we could just follow this stairwell, actually. That'll probably lead us to where we want to go. And then we'll work on getting these other Aetherites so we can get to the sea easier, and then we'll be able to level easier. Wow. Gil. Thanks. Oh, geez. Hello, Kerwell. Mustoi. Ah, the people of Nym. Very pretty. Not even the ravages of time can dim the allure of Nymian ingenuity. Of course, the Nym of my time was not so unconcerned with gravity. I wonder if that was the Nym over in... No, that would make sense. This strange floating aspect was not an inherent feature of the city, though having examined the confluence, the underlying phenomenon is clear. Excess wind energies have weakened the bonds between the building and the ground, creating the landscape you see before you. Intriguingly, this result seems somehow intentional, but that hardly aligns with the goal of accurately preserving the 5th Astral Era history. Alas, there's not much else to glean from this confluence. Let us seek out other ruins. Oh, right near where I need to go. So I guess we'll have to figure out our way up there now. Somewhere to the side here. Kind of eyeing here. I doubt we can go like this way. It looks like they're trying to bar us here. Where'd this guy die? I don't think I'm anywhere near him. No. That's way too far. Be cool if we can actually go up in there. I wonder if we can. It's hard to tell just looking at the map there. It's such a big level gap. It's actually crazy. Rebuild it. I want to drop down there because I don't know. Oh, jeez. Also, did I just see a subterranean map? Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for caves. What is this? A teleporter? A launcher? A launcher! Wow, I just did a video on launchers. Wink. But you can indeed get up here. Okay, back down. Ba-ba-ba-da. Go on the outskirts here. Probably a little safer. Oh, looks like they want us to go in this valley here. But we could probably drop from here, which might be safer, question mark? I don't know. It might be a safer route, because I'm assuming they're going to try to impede our way in the valley with some sort of monster mob, like a dense amount of mobs. This is an interesting structure. I don't like this arena. My mortal enemy. Tiles. We're gonna check this chest spot up here. And maybe not get murdered by this guy. Don't turn around. Thank you. Adamantors. I don't see a chest. No chest. Okay, let's see. Actually, I think it might want us to go through here. I didn't even notice that at first. Let's check over here first, just in case. No, this is just another connector, it looks like. So I don't even know what this is. There we go. Okay. I guess we'll get this one first before we get that one. Ooh, gold. I love gold. Bop, 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 bop. The hell are those? Oh, those oozes. I was like, what am I looking at? Oh, it looks like it allows us to go to any of them. We don't have to do them in order. That's convenient. I guess we'll get this one since we're here. We'll just keep an eye out for CEs and just hope we're accessible to them. I don't want your misery. Stay away from me. Huh? Am I crazy? Oh. I was like, am I tripping? No, it's over here. It's over this way. I don't know what kind of sight these guys have. There we go. Oh, this is crazy looking. Pep, pep, pep. Cough, cough. Something tells me we ought to not linger here. Thankfully, I was able to examine several Aetherial flows en route. Something has sapped the area's earth-aspected energies, leading to a decline in the purifying potential of the soil and a veritable mold invasion. Mold, you say? I hope it doesn't get in my lungs. Now I understand that the lost city of Amdapor is likewise riddled with rot, yet I find it difficult to believe that those moldering forces could sweep as far as here. Not only is the North Horn isolated from the rest of the Isle, the Occult Crescent itself is malms away from the nearest ports. Besides, if those foul spores had somehow spread here, I would expect the entire region to be infested. At least we are beginning to glimpse the sheer extent of the environmental decay. 'Tis fortunate the nearby ethereal currents were still somewhat detectable. On that note, I suggest we take our leave of these streets before we ourselves sprout moldy growths. More ruins await. Oh. We could try to get there. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, it's there. Wait, what's this? Yeah, that's what I want. Is this pots? Eye to eye. I don't know if we can get to this thing in time. We gotta go up here. We gotta go all the way around here. We'll try, but I don't think I can make it. Really need that map. Give me that ride map. That has insane aggro range. That explains why that other one aggroed somebody. Don't smack me, bro. Okay, this is cutting it really close. Because I gotta avoid all these mobs along the way. There's two mobs here, like almost near the entrance of the central four-way split. Okay, I made it. Huge. Somebody aggroed one of them, thankfully. Cursed Resurgence. Oh, jeez. Alright, expect me to faint on this one, because it is tiles. That is a zombie dragon, and a lot of poison, so knockbacks, question mark? Alien Darkness, is this raid-wide? Yes, that's a very potent raid-wide, too. That's kind of crazy. Snaking Necrograph. It's no double cast, just a single. Grave Mold. Are these gonna grow? They're mold, after all. Do these inflict you with... Is this gonna be like the raid? Why is everyone over here? Oh, are they gonna grow? Because they're mold. Bye. Bye, I guess. Oh, weird. Okay. I'm probably gonna get hit by that, but I'll try to make note of it. Does we have Doom? Excuse me? I can't help you, I guess. I don't know what that's about. So that's not a curable Doom. Conjured a magical barrier. Is it gonna detonate these? What's happening here? Not entirely sure why we're going to the gap. I mean, I assume it's reflecting these magic things, but there's no visual indicators showing me that it's doing that. Which is weird. I'm not sure what was... That was weird. Because that person got mutilated. Breath and freeze. Yeah, I figured. You just stay over here. Oh, it looked like it targets regular people. Interesting. Because that wasn't like a full freeway split. Okay, so we actually want to stay in the center for this because we don't know where it's going. There we go. Hang on, we gotta get way up. This isn't safe, is it? I wonder why this one right here did not detonate, the one I'm standing on. I'll have to like observe that better next time. I also don't know what's inflicting those people with Doom. I don't know, maybe that's one of the new jobs or something. soft enrage? What's happening? No, it's not, I hope it's not soft enrage because you still got 40%. Breath and freeze. Yeah, okay, it's targeting somebody every time. So everyone should just literally stack on that to be, so it's not annoying. Simple enough. Isn't this safe right here? Okay, why do... Oh, it's based on what side it's on. What okay. I get it now. I follow. Apologies. Or not. I don't know. Maybe you like hearing me on. Should have winged there. It's fine. I always got vulns anyway. So this fight's not too hard. And it's not a tile fight, thankfully. The tiles very much scared me. Breath and freeze, so forward and back, and forward and back. I wonder if I can, like, fade it. Nah. I guess if you get lucky, it targets you. Okay, let's get our way over here now. We'll walk over, because I'm kind of enjoying the looking around the views. Where... Ooh, that's question mark. Apparently pots are in 5 minutes, so I'm asking where it is. Oh, I guess. Oh. Got coordinates. Thank you. Actually, it's right next to us. How convenient. Okay, well now we know where South Pots is. We'll just hang out, look around. Oh, it's the lion. I want this so bad, but it's gonna be such a pain to grind. Maybe if my live stream ever gets big enough, I'll just ask people to carry me. Even then, it'd still take forever, because it's... Oh god. It takes so long. I think I have my weapons leveled. No, I don't have my... I don't even have my weapons leveled for that one, I don't think. My weapon and gear. One day. Lots of warriors. They're scared. They don't want to die. Kind of wish people. I hope they change Warrior a lot for Evercold, so we don't have people just doing stuff like this. Because I know it's like cool to see all the like solo content Warrior gets used for and stuff like that, but it also kind of leads to this weird content flow where Warrior is really good at certain forms of content, and we see things like we have right here, where a lot of people are playing Warrior because it's super safe and it's self-reliant, right? And can still do fairly decent damage, enough to, you know, solo instances that are typically not meant to be soloed. And often get past DPS checks as well, which is crazy. Though we did just see Paladin get a solo clear on some recent new raids, so that's kind of cool to see. I think they played Paladin for like one of the moves though, not necessarily because it's better than Warrior. If I had to warrant a guess, I haven't watched it, so if I had to warrant a guess, I'd assume it's because of its range capabilities. Or maybe Hollowed Ground is being used in some weird way, right? Pep. I float. Oh, it's a CE somewhere? Oh, I'm not even anywhere close to that. Good luck, one guy. So we'll probably head here next. And we'll hope these pots aren't somewhere insane, since I don't know this map. I'll just be like, the pots are in the northeast corner at 42. And I'll just be like, And there's also subterranean, so I don't even know how to get in the caves, wherever those are. Which could be even more funny. Yeah. Looks like these aren't the first pots because they aren't dying instantly. Unless the patch updated them? I don't remember. Or maybe they buffed them because they knew they were going to keep dying so fast. They're still dying really fast regardless, though. Yep, big fan. I hope it doesn't do a cross attack and a donut attack and a local AoE attack. All those would be very unfortunate. Well, it'd be really funny if they pranked the player and it actually has a knockback and it can knock you off this cliff. That'd be really funny. Will I get the pots? I got a pot. Huge. First pot of North Crown. North Shroud. North Horn. I got it there eventually. You send something far, far northeast. Well, that's unfortunate. This is funny. Oh, now it's not funny anymore. We're gonna do this. So I don't know if there's any undead. Looks like it's getting close to nighttime. Time's it? Yeah, it's nighttime, right? So I'd rather not run into any undead on accident. Far, far east. Well, that could be anywhere. I don't know if I'll get to the thing in time with this. Guess we'll see. Honestly, this crab should have boosted movement because I'm in the water. Far east. Looks like there's a bridge here I can cross. I assume I can't just cross the water, considering everyone's going this way. Oh, that guy died. I would open my map to look. Ooh, a chest. Is that bronze? Ah, yes, I would like 1 carrot, please. That's not a carrot, but I will also take silver for my map. But far south. So it's somewhere in here. Presumably. Little hellhound. Well, we might as well grab this while we're here. Far southeast. We're not touching the survey, because that's a whole cutscene. We'll touch the survey on the way after we do the pots, since we'll have this, right? North, east. Here? I'm gonna guess right there where I marked. Ooh, bronze. Can you... Sir? Let's find out. Immediately north. Oh, get away from me. Northwest. It's like right where it's standing. It's right where it's standing, isn't it? West. Immediately southwest. Silver. I'll take it. That's materia. I'm sad now. 2K and 20 more to go. And we've been conveniently brought to our survey points. Oh wait, this is not the survey point I thought it was. And we've been conveniently brought to our survey points. Where's that guy die? Oh, that's kind of far. I do have a point though. Maybe we'll go help them. I wasn't reading chat, so they might have said they're just AFK or something. Don't hear anything, gargoyles. Ignore the squeaking. Unhallowed Hamlet Confluence. Yep, those are voids then, alright. I've seen a few myself. On this occasion, I scarcely need to examine the confluence. It is all too clear the vicinity is being subsumed by the void. In an ancient Mhach, mages would infuse their ceremonial chambers with astral aspected aether to facilitate their summoning arts. But that's not to imply the city was overrun with summoned void scent. If this settlement lies in such a state, it can only mean one thing. My fears can't wait, however. There are more ruins to explore. Oh, somebody picked them up. Surprised there's no silver chest on this little island. There is a fight. Let's see, one arena. You go stand over here because I know this spot will be safe. And then we can look at the map. Alright, where? Oh, okay. Oh, they're already doing that one, right? That one's about to end. So I guess we want to go here next. Okay, let's get out of here. Random floating lanterns. Always good seeing you around. Thanks, Old Wolf. I hope you're doing well. As well. Looks like it's a straight shot. This whole map being really open makes it easy to get around, but it's also very massive. You don't see me. Sounds like the storm's picking up outside. It's been raining like all day, and it's been so lovely. Always glad when it's raining. And it's been so hot these past like week or two. Let's see if they die. I'll pick you up, buddy, don't worry. What are you doing? I'll pick you up. There you go, buddy. I don't know why they kept running in circles there. Alright. Where are we going? I got very distracted by that person. It was very funny to watch. Alright, this is the last confluence that we need. Oh, I was like, what is that? It's just a puddle. Puddle, though. Believe it or not, I do have a top 10 list for puddles that I'm working on. But that won't be for a long time, because I gotta find puddles. And it's kind of hard to do. This sprawling structure bears all the hallmarks of Skallic craftsmanship, but my eye is drawn to the extensive flooding. A surfeit of water-aspected Aether appears to have disrupted the area's natural balance. One of the crew told me that the ancient city of Skalla now lies at the bottom of a loch. You are correct. Though I state the obvious, 'twas not always so. The city's submerged state is the result of the calamitous flood, not some architectural quirk. In other words, if one sought a faithful reproduction of Skallic civilization as it stood in the 5th Astral Era, replicating the subsequent flood would be completely anachronistic. Anachronistic? Well, I've now seen enough to support my hypothesis, and I imagine Ketharam will wish to hear of it too. Let us return to the camp post-haste. Oh. Oh, I don't know if I can get to that. Or I should say, I don't know how to get to that. This looks like a path, maybe? No? Maybe I can just, like, walk there. No, there appears to be a massive wall in my way. Maybe right here? Just don't know if we'll make it, though. It's like a minute. There might be something else in our way, a little more dangerous than a wall. Oh, God. Like that. It's like I just turn after this and I can make it straight in. Assuming there's no more vine grooms in my way. Oh, no, an onion! Peek. And a tomato! Oh, it's so sad. Look at it. Hang on. Onion. I am on the onion. Alright, let's see what this one has to offer. So far, they've been fairly chill. Except for, you know, the performance. I've been lagging quite a bit in this place for some reason. What the hell is that? That is horrible. I hate that. What am I even looking at? Cursed Screech. Inhale. Tomato. Assume that gives it different powers. Tomato is cross. Okay, got pranked. I'm dead. I'm good. Tomato is waves, not cross. Now he's gonna suck up onion. Onion is cone. Spinning cone. Spinning cone. Okay. Shrill Peel. Huh? If how disturbing this monster is, it's very funny. Oh god. Is this active? No. Oh, is this the targeting one again? Just fart. Okay, this is a very silly boss. It's just very disturbing looking. Let's just say that much. Tomato. So that's waves again. So we're gonna get close to the center. Okay, just kidding. Double tomato means whatever that means. Yep. Okay, so it's still waves, even though it's double. It's this one onion, double onion. So it's gonna be 2 spinners. How's this gonna work? Yeah. Okay, it's just more spinnies. So, I mean, we just go back and forth, yeah. Get you back up. Ding, 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 ding. Spinning inhale. Okay, this is probably the best boss so far. It has my favorite, some of my favorite mobs involved in the fight, and it's also just disturbing looking and funny. Alright, so we want to go to the center here, so we don't know which way it's going to rotate. Yeah. And then I think it's out. Yeah. Okay, cool fight. I like this one. It's a lot more interesting than the previous two we did. Assume this is gonna be like a combo? No, okay. So we're just back to tomato. And then I assume onion, you know what I mean? Go here. Missed. A little too close. It's fine though. So, onion. So now we just oscillate back and forth. Wings. Soften Rage? Just yelling twice. Maybe it yelled twice last time, you didn't notice. Okay, now we want to be here. It's gonna have cleave. There we go, out. I need to put this on my bar. It's right here. I'm blind. Yeah, get off of my bar. Holy. Onion. So just go back and forth. Tomato. Hopefully it just dies before that. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Imbalanced Diet. That one's very fun. I like that one. Oh, you can see them all burrowed in the ground. Oh my god. Peak. It's peak. Hang on. I'll show you how peak is. Look how many of these things I have favorited. Look at them. There's some onion. Onion. Oh, it's so sad. Oh. Onion. Alright, where am I going? I guess I'll... Is that all the things? I think it is, right? Yeah. So we got all the things. Cool. I think. Yeah. That. Unless I didn't activate this one. Which would be very inconvenient. Are we near a silver, by the way? We are. I'm gonna go check the silver, and then we'll continue the quest. And I need 1.82, and then we can get the riding mounts. Remember that mounts they stuffed in these chests for North? I'll have to look at the drop tables, because I am curious how much I want to go after the chests versus just getting some carrots out of it, you know? Because, you know, pre-mill carrots, nice and all, but would also like something more tangible for myself besides just filling my coffers. It's my second. Doing pretty good on these for not really going after them. I assume those are based on quadrants, which type drops, but we'll see. It wouldn't matter too much because we wouldn't be able to really target them. If we're going to target them, we'll probably have to go outside, right? So I'm just kind of curious what's over here. It looks like there is a door over there. Sinking Sanctuary. Is this the subterranean map? No, I don't think so. I wish you weren't standing right there. Got around. Okay, I'm leaving this place. It's terrifying. So where's this? I'm assuming that means a lot of people aren't going to do this, considering North's about to start. We'll just wrap up this quest instead. Phew, that was quite the journey. I'm not sure I'd have made it without you. Now, all the ruins we saw exhibited Aetherial abnormalities. The Nym remains now floats skyward due to excess wind energies, and the Skallic structure was inundated with water, while the Amdapor and Mhach remnants are beset by earth and astral aspected imbalances, respectively. I also sense that the area surrounding the camp has been parched dry by an excess of fire-aspected Aether. In short, the aetherical balance of the North Horn has completely collapsed. I believe the architecture used the region to model the impact of such drastic ethereal changes. It's all intentionally replicated the wounds inflicted by the War of the Magi, and that it has. You could say it's a living library of the War of Magi, is one way to put it. To what end the architect conducted this experiment, I do not know, but these conditions stem from excessive use of Aether in accordance with each civilization's unique history. Perhaps disrupting the flow of Aether of the Tower of Magic was part of his plan then. Not that I have the foggiest idea why he'd want to. I suspect that this is purely out of intent of preservation and not one to seek forbidden magics, since whoever's in this tower seems to already have access to them, so why would they want to gather all this Aether, right? And have it so well guarded. But I guess we'll see what happens. Nor have I. To jeopardize precious remnants of the 5th Astral Era in this way contradicts the Isle's very purpose. Regardless, in your theory is correct, I'm afraid we'll have a difficult time tracking down the tower via ethereal flows. Though the fact that the pavilion exists at all ought to prove some encouragement. Are you suggesting there might be an ethereal node and means of activating it after all? Heh, I love a good mystery as much as the next fellow, but we're practically drowning and bleeding in things. Smug cat face. Any road, before we get to solve them, I reckon we ought to take stock of what we gleaned so far. Thumbs up. We'll do just that. I think we'll stop here. Because we're at the normal 2-hour mark I stop at. Oh, look at this convenient chair they get. Actually, this one. I like this one. No, yeah. No, yeah, this spot. Sit. We'll leave the group. Bam. Bam. Oh, there we go. And then, that. Okay, that's gonna do it for this stream. What's happening? I just released a Monster Hunter video. People seem to really like it, so I'm happy about that. You can go check it out. It's about like just very miscellaneous, weird, and like mundane, strange things that are like very small details in the game. And as the comments like to point out, it really does put a lot of pressure on the CPU for that game, so that's interesting. Then we had a top 10 video. If you didn't see that, it was on transporters and launchers. It was pretty fun to see all the weird things in there. What do we have coming up? We have another top 10. What is my hint for this top 10 video? I have a hint. Mario. You will never guess it, but it will be clear later on. If you know it from that hint, then I applaud you, because that's it's very specific what I'm referencing here. Okay. Then we'll probably pick this up on what's today? We'll pick this up on Tuesday stream. Yes, the Tuesday stream. And I probably will be at the same progress as I am right now because I'm very addicted to Grand Blue Fantasy right now. Which we'll be playing Sunday stream, so check that out if you want to see that. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Old Wolf. Yeah, and thank you to everyone else who stopped by, and always thank you, VOD viewers. I know you enjoy watching the VODs, whoever's out there watching them. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.